Hello guys, welcome back to the cafe racer build of the triumph treatment. So first step, we have changed the handlebars to the clip-ons. Today we are gonna remove the front fender, the front headlight, the license plate bracket and the headlight bracket, because I am not planning to use this round boring headlight. I am having something else in mind which I have to try it out later. Let's get started. Since this is a scrambler fender, I have fixed it with a high mount accessory from Moton. So let's remove the fender first and then we'll remove the high rise fender mount. The fender is held by 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's remove them. Once you remove all the 4 bolts, the fender will just slide out. That's it. So in order to remove the mounting bracket, you have to remove the rectifier. So it's held by 2 bolts. Like you see, the socket won't fit in because the headlight is in the way. So in order to gain access to this bolt, you have to remove this screw on both sides and lift the headlight up, so you will get some clearance. Let's do the same on the next side. So I couldn't get enough clearance to the bolt, so I just removed the headlight assembly. Let's remove the mounting bracket and the rectifier comes loose. Now let's mount the regulator to the Moton regulator reposition module. Now let's mount this to the key stand. Okay, that's done. Now let's check for any clearance issues. Let's remove the number plate bracket and the headlight bracket. In order to remove these two, we have to remove the top triple clamp also. Only then the headlight bracket and the number plate bracket can be removed. So let's start by loosening our clip-ons, sliding it down, remove the top triple clamp and then go to the next step. So I have loosened the 2 bolts holding the clip-on. I'm just gonna slide it down so I can have access to this bolt. Let's loosen the clip-on the left side also. I have slid it down so I have access to this bolt. Let's go ahead and remove these 2 bolts and then remove the top yoke bolt so we can remove the top triple clamp. Let's put some soft clothes so we don't damage the paint on the tank. Now let's remove this. Okay, let's mallet and remove the top triple clamp. Let's do it evenly on both sides. Okay, so that's removed. Let's remove 2 screws under the instrument cluster. Once the base of the instrument cluster is removed, let's go ahead and remove the socket. Now let's remove the instrument cluster from the holder. That's it. Once you remove 3 screws, the instrument cluster pops out. Now we have 2 bolts under the lower triple clamp holding the headlight bracket. 1, 2. Once those 2 screws are removed, you can just slide the entire bracket out. That's it. We're done. The hardest part is over. I have put back the handlebars, the top triple clamp, everything in place. But now this bike, it will need the instrument cluster to be connected in order to start and function. So we got this standalone instrument cluster clamp from Moton Customs and we have installed it. Unfortunately, in order to keep this in place, we need these here, because the bolts that connect the riser to the triple clamp doesn't have a dedicated bolt to it, connects to this. So until I find a standard size bolt to fit that on top of this, I have to have this in place. So now since this is connected here under here, I can put the instrument cluster back here and then connect it, and then we are good to go. In order to install the instrument cluster, you need to replace 3 rubber bushes from the old OEM clamp, and then you can install the speedometer here and connect the socket to the instrument cluster. Let's mount this thing on, secure it with 3 screws, 1, 2 and 3. Then you can connect the socket. Okay, now let's put the protective cover on the bottom. That's it. The instrument cluster is done. So let's see. Handlebars, removal of the headlight bracket, and then installing the standalone instrument cluster bracket, and then this, and in the middle we have also replaced the rectifier, which was like this way in front. We have pushed it underneath the triple tree, so we have enough space here in case if you have to plan a new different type of headlight or something. This is how the bike looks now. Underslung regulator, standalone instrument cluster. I have plans of relocating the instrument cluster and having a clean front end. Let's see how that goes. So guys, that's all for today. It's really hot and really tiring. You can see the 20-25% finished Triumph there and BMW inside the garage. And thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I will see you soon in another video, whether it is motovlog or DIY. Follow me on my Instagram as well. Thank you for all the support. See you guys. Bye.